Welcome to Living in the Magic. I'm your host, Rebecca. This is a space for soul-led healing, awakening, conscious living, and remembering who you came here to be so you can move through life with intention, intuition, and the quiet power of your inner magic. We all have our truth. Our truth is going to look and be different than anyone else's truth. And our truth is something that only we know. We don't know anyone else's truth, and no one else knows our truth. Sometimes our own truth is even blocked from ourselves. Our own truth can get clouded in other people's truth. When we see certain things working for others, or they seem to make the people around us happy, that doesn't mean that that is our truth or that will make us happy. It's very hard to know and to discern in this life, in the society that we live in our culture, what is truly our truth, because we are born into a set of circumstances. We're born into a truth that is known by our family, whether that be a religious truth, a truth around finances, a truth around status, a truth around what it is to be successful, what it means to be successful, a truth around the way we're meant to be educated, a truth around the way we're meant to eat, a truth around the way we're meant to take care of our bodies, right? We're all born into a certain set of truths that exist in our family, in the school that we're sent to, in the society, in the culture, in the surroundings that we find ourselves. And our life is learning to differentiate and distinguish between what is our truth and what is the truth of everything around us and everyone around us. And it is okay to have the same truth as other people. It is okay to have a friend or a family member with whom which some of our truths are the same and some are different. A true, real relationship with others is being able to accept their truth and our truth as truths. But in order to feel connected and supported and trusted and taken care of by ourselves, to have and develop and create and maintain a strong relationship with ourselves, we need to be on a consistent learning, a journey of noticing and figuring out what our truth is, what your own truth is, and being true and consistent to yourself with that. Another word for our truth is our values, or let's say truth encompasses what our values are. Every person has a different set of values. Some people value academics. Some people value competition. Some people value religion. Some people value spirituality. Some people value kindness. Some people value honesty. Some people value good sleep. Some people value proper nutrition. We all have different values that are really important to us. And so one of the first ways of starting to understand what our truths are, which truth, connecting with our truth is not always so simple. Connecting with our truth can feel complicated and confusing. Some of us are very, very clear on who we are and what does and doesn't feel right to us and what resonates with us. Some of us are more heavily influenced by our surroundings and the people that we admire and respect and appreciate. Some of us are still trying to figure out really what our truths are because we've never been asked. Many of us as children were not asked what our values are, who we are, right? What is important to us? We were raised to believe that what is important to our family has to be important to us. And our truth has to be the truth of those around us. So some of us are just learning how to connect with and understand our own truth. And one way that we start to connect with our own truth is through understanding our own set of personal values. And as we understand and connect with our personal set of values, what's really important to us, we bring ourselves clearer and closer to understanding what is our truth. Truth is an important thing to feel connected with because truth is our inner compass. Truth gives us clarity. Being connected with our truth helps us to make decisions. It also allows us to really learn to trust in ourselves and trust in God and trust our path and trust the journey. Because when we are not connected with our truth, we will have a hard time navigating and finding our own answers. We will have a hard time knowing what to do. We will have a hard time making choices. We will have a hard time feeling connected with ourselves, feeling at peace. The way that truth creeps up in our lives comes in many different ways, but one way that I think is relevant and really important to many of us is that we all take things personally. When we are triggered, when we get upset by someone else's actions or words, we're taking it personally. We're forgetting that what their experience is and why they're acting or speaking the way they are is all to do with them and what's going on in their lives and less to do with ourselves. Many of us are worried about being judged by others. Many of us are worried about what other people think about us. Many of us want to control situations and circumstances around us. When we know our truth, we don't care and don't need the approval of anyone else around us. We genuinely are not worried about being judged. We do not care what people think about us. Now, there's a fine line, especially in today's world, I believe, in all of the content that's put out on social media. And because of this, call to standing in our truth and to doing what feels right to us, unfortunately, I feel it has gone really far in the direction of not necessarily caring about what we say and how we act, how it affects other people. And I mean how it hurts other people. When we're standing in our truth, we should be able to know our truth, know what feels right and real to us, and it should not harm anyone else. Now, someone else around us feels hurt because we said, I'm so sorry, I'm allergic to walnuts and I can't eat the salad that you made because it has walnuts in it. If they decide to be offended by that, that's on them. But if we say, how dare you? Ew, walnuts are horrible. You are so inconsiderate that you made a salad with walnuts. And they get offended by that. Well, sure, it's part of their life and their reality to understand that actually we were the one who wasn't speaking kindly. If our words are hurtful, then we are not speaking in alignment with our truth. Now we're speaking from our ego. Speaking from your truth does not have to harm anyone. Saying, wow, what a beautiful salad. How thoughtful of you. I'm so sorry. I can't eat it because I'm allergic to walnuts. And if the other person on the other side gets hurt by that, that's on them. If we say it in an offensive, mean way, that's on us. And so speaking from our truth may upset some people because they may not like what we have to say. But we do still need to be careful that speaking from our truth shouldn't intentionally or unintentionally hurt anyone because we didn't put correct care into the words that we're using. Our truth might rub some people the wrong way because they may have a different opinion than us. But our truth can always be packaged in a way that doesn't hurt other people's feelings, that's packaged in a way that takes into account that other people have feelings, that we should be sensitive to others. When we feel connected with our truth, we are going to feel good and aligned. There won't be anything nagging at us that makes us feel funny. When we're standing at a crossroads in our life, or before we get to that crossroads, let's back up for a minute. We have a situation in our life that just doesn't feel good. Maybe our child is at a school, something feels off about it, or we're in a relationship, or we're about to make a business deal and something just doesn't feel right. Something just like nagging at us and it doesn't feel so good. It is important to stop and explore what that little nagging feeling is. Because that little nagging feeling usually means there is something misaligned between us and our truth. That little nagging feeling is really important to pay attention to. And when we do, usually it will point us in the direction of our truth. It will point us in the direction of understanding what is truly important for us, and that will give us our power. So in summary, we want to connect with our truth. Our truth is our inner compass inside. It's made up of our values. It's made up of our purpose. Our inner truth is what feels right to us. It is our intuition. When we are connected with our truth, things are clearer. When we're really honest about what we want, we can connect with our truth. Sometimes what happens is we make decisions or we say things because we want to please the people around us. We're afraid of external reactions. We're afraid of hurting people's feelings. We're afraid of making people angry. We're afraid that people just won't agree with us. But when we stand in our truth, we come out as powerful. When we stand in our truth, we are not reactive. If you're reactive or you're angry, chances are you may be connecting with your truth, but you're not standing in your power yet. If you're not there, and there are different circumstances where we are all not there, you know why? Because there is still healing to do. Connecting with our truth means sometimes when we are not connected with our truth, we are being pushed to see layers of healing that need to take place. Where in my life am I more influenced by what others are thinking and feeling? Am I feeling anxiety? Am I feeling stressed? Am I feeling nervous? Am I feeling like I'm not in the right place? There's just something off with this situation I find myself in. Chances are you're not connecting with your truth and you're not trusting yourself. Sometimes it takes learning to be able to get quiet. Sometimes it's really, really hard to feel and to connect with our truth because there are so many layers blocking it. Layers of caring what other people think, layers of self-doubt, layers of limiting belief systems, layers of other people's words inside of our heads, layers of everything that we've learned in this life and previous ones that's blocking us from connecting with who we truly are. So today, take the time, take a few moments. In what area of your life are you not connected with your truth? Are you not seeing it and feeling it really clearly? Write it down and take a few minutes to try to understand what is it that's blocking me from my truth? What is it that's keeping me from accessing it? Is it a limiting belief? Is it caring what other people think around me? Is it not trusting myself? Is it fear? Is it anger? Is it sadness? And then what do I need to do to release all of that so that I can let my inner truth emerge? Sometimes remembering what my values are, what is really truly important to me within my family. What is it important for my children to know? How do I want to raise them? What do I want them to know? What are the words that I live by as a person? That can be very, very helpful to understanding and accessing our truth, and also what keeps us blocked from it. Thank you for joining me here on Living in the Magic. May you carry what you've received into your day, into your heart, and into your life, walking forward with more clarity, connection, and trust in the magic that is within you.